Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So today we are taking a look at the AirPods Max over-ear active noise cancelling headphones. I have been using them now for a while. So today I will be narrating my experience with you all because there are lots of things I like about these headphones and quite a few things I don't like, and many things that are missing on a pair of headphones that cost around £549. So we'll talk about all of that in this video. So without wasting time, let's begin. There are many colors to choose from. You can pick them up in the space gray, silver, green, sky blue, and the pink color. And then there is the option for free engraving as well. Well, as you can see, I have the silver color variant here with me. So speaking of pricing, these cost around £549 here in the UK. I'll be throwing links in the description section for you all to purchase these if you want. So they come in this box here. In the box, you get a lightning to USB-C cable. You also get your quick start guide and all your booklets. That's pretty much it, nothing else. Speaking of a carrying case, they come with this. I just don't know what to call this. So coming back to the headphones themselves, as you can see, they are made of metal all around. Everything is made of metal. Both the headband and the ear cups are all made of metal, and the headband is wrapped around with a rubbery material. Overall, the build quality on these are top notch. Anyway, they better be, considering how much you are paying for this. So they swivel slightly and they rotate to an angle of 90 degrees, so you can place them on a flat surface or around your neck. They don't fold up, and then underneath the headband is made of this mesh material. You have to be very careful with them, as if it comes in contact with any sharp object, you're just going to destroy this straight away. And then the earpads are made of this mesh material as well, and from my experience, they are not smooth to the touch when compared to leather earpads, although they are quite comfortable. But anytime it brushes against my skin, I feel a little bit of roughness. It's not as smooth as what you get on the leather earpads. And then the headbands adjust quite smoothly, as you would expect from a premium pair of headphones. But the thing is that you have to apply a lot of pressure to adjust the headbands, and you can easily take off the ear cups. All you have to do is just apply some pressure and they come off very easily, and you can just snap them back in like this. The outer parts of the ear cups is made of aluminium. You have to be careful with them. It's like they are going to scratch very easily. Clamping force on these are not really that much from my own usage, maybe because I just have an average size head. Maybe if you have a bigger size head, you might find the clamping force a little bit more. I'll say this has a slightly less clamping force when compared to the Drop TH Expander, which I reviewed recently on this channel. Definitely, these are nowhere as comfortable as the Sony WH-1000 XM3s and XM4s. Bear in mind, these are quite heavy. Once you put them on your head, you'll know they are there. So these are not headphones that you wear on your head and you forget that you have them on. For button placement, you only have two on these headphones. You have the dial here, similar to what you have on the Apple Watch. You can use this to play and pause and skip tracks, and then you can use it to control the volume as well. And then the second button is for toggling between the active noise cancellation and the ambient mode. And from my usage, I really enjoy the ambient mode on these headphones. They are crystal clear and sound very natural. It almost feels like you don't have the headphones on your head. It's quite shocking to discover that you cannot turn these headphones off, so you always have to place them in their pouch when not in use in order to conserve the battery life. I still wonder why Apple would omit a power button on these headphones, which is a very essential feature on any gadget. Another thing I noticed when operating these headphones is that the buttons are a little bit more muddy than I expected when pressed. I just wish they felt a little bit more clicky. Well, this is just me nitpicking, but I have to point it out to you all. The active noise cancellation is top notch. It's on par with what you get on the Sony WH-1000 XM3s and XM4s. They block out lots of high frequency and low frequency sound around you. I think this blocks out maybe a little bit more noise than the Sonys, or on par, just on par with them. No much difference, but these are definitely up there. I don't have any issues with them whatsoever. Once you turn on the active noise cancellation, it does not affect the sound quality. Even if it does, it's barely noticeable from my testing. So Apple really did a good job here. Another thing I really love about the AirPods Max is the precise volume adjustments. From my experience, I think these offer one of the best precise volume adjustments on a pair of headphones. You can dial it specifically to the level you want, which I really like. Speaking of ports, you only have a lightning port on the AirPods Max. Yes, you heard me right, just a lightning port. No 3.5mm port for wired listening. You use the lightning port for charging it and for wired listening as well. For a pair of headphones that cost £549, that's absolutely ridiculous. And also they've got a proximity sensor, so once you take them off your head, they automatically pause your music, and then once you put them back on, they automatically resume playing your music as well. And then you have the smart case here, so once you place the headphones in this pouch, they go into a low power mode. One thing I have to point out about the AirPods Max is that you cannot use them wired once the battery runs down completely. Charging these up for like 5 to 10 minutes gives you around 1 hour, 1.5 hours of use, which is pretty good, but I just wish you could use them wired once the battery runs down completely. So one of my favorite features about the AirPods Max is the seamless integration with iOS and Mac OS. I'm really enjoying that. So this just pairs up wirelessly with your iPhone or your MacBook. Anytime you just lift up the headphones and you just put them on, it's automatically paired up and ready to go. So I can just switch seamlessly between my iPhone and my MacBook. So if I'm playing a video on my MacBook and I decide to play a video or audio track on my iPhone, I can just switch. Well, as you all know, Apple does a very good job of getting you hooked. So once you are into that ecosystem, you are hooked. Battery life is pretty decent. You are getting around 20 hours with active noise cancellation turned on. From my usage, I use it mostly for video editing, and I can go for around 2 days on a single charge, just 2 days. No more, no less. I just wish it had a little bit better battery life. I felt Apple should have fit in a larger battery on these headphones. Considering how huge the ear cups are, they are much bigger than what you have on the Sony WH-1000XM3s and the THX Panda. These are much bigger. So I was expecting, a little bit better battery life, but well, that's not the case. So now coming to sound quality, once you wear these headphones, the first thing you notice is how clean they sound. They have an overall clean sound signature. I think these are one of the cleanest pair of headphones I've ever listened to. The drivers dish out clean and crisp sound quality. Another thing I like about the sound signature is that it's balanced. It's very difficult for you to pick out, any frequency that is, boosted or anything like that. Everything sounds balanced. Good bass, not overbearing, good mids, good highs, with nice sparkle. So when compared to the THX Panda, these have an overall cleaner bass reproduction. That was what I noticed. Some of you might agree, some of you might disagree, but the bass on the AirPods Max, from my own hearing, it's a little bit cleaner overall. Yes. Some of you might remember in my THX Panda review, I said the highs don't really have this sparkle to them. On this, you get nice sparkle without being overbearing or piercing, which I really like. So everything sounds balanced. In my opinion, I prefer the sound signature on the AirPods Max to the THX Panda. Another thing I would have loved maybe is a little bit of wider soundstage. The soundstage on these are not really that wide. It's like the H1 chip processes the sound before dishing it out, because I noticed that anything you throw out the AirPods Max, it dishes it out very clean and smooth. I'm very curious to see how this compares to the Beoplay H95s. Well, that's another video for another day. No USB-C port on these headphones, which is typical of Apple, thereby forcing you to buy into their Lightning accessories. I just wish they folded up, considering how huge and heavy these headphones are. So carrying this around would be quite challenging, as you definitely need more space and extra effort to keep them safe. It is apparent that these headphones are geared towards Apple users, so love it, hate it, cry a river. The AirPods Max excels in some key areas such as sound quality and the seamless connection with Apple devices, which will definitely prompt Apple users to grab these regardless of its high price tag. So if you are a content creator or anyone else deep into the Apple ecosystem, I'll say get these. Trust me, you are going to really enjoy them. As always, I'll be throwing links in the description section for you all to purchase these if you want. Feel free to check out other videos on this channel, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click the red subscribe button and the notification bell icon so you will always be notified each time I post a new video on this channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next video. Adios.